Bora subir de divisão. Deixa eu ver se o time tá montadinho. Deixa eu ver se os reservas tá alinhadinho. Cadê o Denilson? Tá aqui. Deixa eu colocar o Denilson aqui em cima. No lugar desse Hazard. Boa. Boa, boa, boa. É o suficiente. Bora, bora.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And as you can see, we've already started here. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
Nice looking ball. It's a pretty loose pass. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Conte. And it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Good ball, good take. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Tomori. Rijkaard. Neymar. He is through here. They're urging him to shoot. Shot a goal! It's there!
Caraca, o bichão fez golaço.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Cara, cheio dos driblezinhos, então.
Santos finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And he's running through. And this is Kane. Vinicius Junior. Zaire Emery. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Tomori. For Valverde. Now it's Kante. Now it's Mbappe. He's through, it's one-on-one. Mbappe! It's in! remarkable, all square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and the analysis of
Vamos
the
ver
goal should take a
até onde a
backseat
graça
to
dele
the
vai ser o
importance of
suficiente.
a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the man.
He's had a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Zaire Emery clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Musiala. Rijkaard. Now it's Kane. Davids. That is Conte. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, Red, nice interception. Musiala. Neymar. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Davids. And here's Vinicius Junior. And he's found a way past. Oh no, this does not look good. Hit into the middle. Musiala. And it's Messi. And here's Mbappe. Zaire Emery. Neymar. And here's Mbappe. That's going to go a long way. And we have our very first
Vamos ver até onde a graça dele vai ajudar ele.
Madrid are looking to go forward now. He's had it taken off him. And the shot! And he looked every bit the
Já tá previsível os driblezinhos de merda dele.
You can't ask for much more than that.
Santos have their second corner now. He's there to head it! Harmlessly behind. That has ended up in no man's land. Now there's a chance!
Chupa, Mbappé, é o segundo. É ele fazendo graça e eu fazendo.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Now this could be a chance. He's having a shot!
Hat-trick pra ele!
He is simply indefatigable. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Santos take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his chance!
Perdeu esse gol.
He won't be happy with that one. Vinicius Junior. Look at shoots!
É pressão do peixe pra cima dele.
Done delicately. Can he spark a counter here? No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Calmou. Calmou.
And the first 45 minutes are up.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 13.
And we're off again.
El dorsal 15.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Mbappe. And it's Neymar. No way through. That has been cut short.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And he's intervened well there. Now it's Messi. It's played through for him. He's found the way through. And the shots! Relentless!
Tá impossível esse garoto. Mbappé neles.
And they are pulling clear here. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
O cara começou driblando, fazendo graça, agora ele não faz mais, tá acontecendo.
So now the difference is 3. Not the most accurate pass.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more?
It's Neymar! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He's on it, can he get away? Damn it! Now, who's going to be first to this? Vinicius Junior proves just a little bit too strong. Serginho. That's a cute ball. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's not an especially good pass, that. He's picked his way through. Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Picked out brilliantly. And the shot! It's hit the upright. Zaire Emery. Conte. Rijkaard. Mbappe with a definite foul there. Davids aimed beyond the defence, or played right into his path. And it's made its way to him. Serginho gets it clear. Zaire Emery. And it's Musiala. Musiala, Haaland is onto this. Neymar. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Costa Curta. It's Vinicius Junior. Davids. Conte. Looking for options for movement. That is lovely. Oh, that's fabulous. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was that
Chance! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Costa Curta. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And this is Neymar, and he's chosen to go back. Great vision. And he shoots! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Ambitious ball here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Costa Curta. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Not the most convincing of passes. And it's Van Dijk. Now Costa Curta. Vinicius Junior. Ball is over the line. No, he's not getting any further than that. Rijkaard. Neymar. Can he get on the end of this? Van Dijk deals with that comfortably. Played up towards the front line. Davids. 2 minutes to be added on. This looks promising. He's one-on-one! Great chance! And that is the last
Couro,
of the
couro. Fora os
game. So the
ameaços.
winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Mbappe, very... Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up. Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway. Santos cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question. Shot a goal!
Primeiro ataque, primeiro gol. É dele.
There is your
Tartaruga Ninja.
It is what they called for.
Mbappé.
It is what they have been yearning for. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical. Well, Mbappe!
Segundo ataque já
Stop from the keeper.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do
mostrando
to
pro
score
Brasil
there.
quem é seleção de verdade.
Santos with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nicely weighted ball. Tries a shot!
Ah, Mbappé, não perde gol não, Mbappé.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Pô, Mbappé, perdeu o golzinho feito, hein, mano.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Alexander-Arnold. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Now it's João Pedro. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Costa Curta. Caicedo. João Pedro. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Davids. Big chance! It's bounced back off the post.
Ah, não é possível, velho.
Mbappe is flagged offside.
Ô, louco.
And Dijk gets across to intercept that. Rafinha looking for options for movement. That's a shade optimistic. Vinicius Junior. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Davids. Vinicius Junior, who does have an assistant. Neymar gets through on his own. Corner it is.
Louco, cê é louco, o cara me deu um.
Corner number 2 then. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Swung over. Now it's João Pedro. Robertson makes the interception. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Messi. Rafinha. And it's Davids. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. So, third corner of the game. Cleared without hesitation. He's found a way past. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Now it's Rafinha. It's a good foot in there. Conte. And it's Messi. Vinicius Junior. Not the most accurate pass. Van Dijk. To Danielson. Out for a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Van Dijk. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. No way through there. Now it's Neymar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's found the way past. That's brave goalkeeping, really decisive.
Ah, Peter, that's as decisive as it comes. The keeper got everything right in that instance.
Chance for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Caicedo.
Santos can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Decent chance! Sticks it away! Brazil are back in business. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And he shoots! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
And now they can spring out of defence. Rafinha. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. He's in a great position here. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Conte. Santos do have a chance to counter here. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Neymar. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Santos are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. Brazil get the second half started.
Santos have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Santos get their fourth corner. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Looking for the run. Over to the other side. João Pedro. And it's Caicedo. Now it's Kane. And the through ball. And the pass is intercepted. Caicedo. Turns back here, probably the best option. Camavinga. It's Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold. There's the crossfield ball. Danielson is herring after that one. Danielson. And he's intervened well there. That pass has been well intercepted. Messi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And Messi! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught napping. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well.
Can he finish? Danger averted for now. Alexander-Arnold. Marquinhos. And it's Camavinga. Opts for safety.
Salve, mano. Tamo junto.
Over to the left.
Bora, bora.
Danielson is wide and looking to get onto this. Messi. And it's Conte. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Now it's Kane.
Caicedo.
Mano, o time. Ah, pelo amor de Deus, velho. Esse jogo eu vou perder, não é possível.
Alexander-Arnold.
O time não tá jogando nada, velho.
Can they get him away? And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Tries to pass it through. Vinicius Junior. Can he finish? Goal! Santos! Have they done it now? Could this be the final push towards the ultimate goal?
And you only have to see the reaction from the bench to see what that means. The manager had faith he'll deliver in situations, and he is truly pumped.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Santos take the lead. Davids. Now it's Mbappe. He's had it nicked away. Whistle's gone.
Ah, não pegou não, juiz.
And he's going to have his name taken.
Not the worst challenge in the world, Peter, but this really isn't the time for it, is it?
Donnarumma. Marquinhos. Always a very imposing presence at the back. Camavinga. Messi. Danielson gets into a good position. Oh, super ball! No foul, says the referee. Santos needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's João Pedro. Santos are looking to secure promotion, but they are... He's having a shot! They've done it! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Brazil really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win.
Oh no, what has happened here? And that is out of play. Davids. Now it's Neymar. And this is Messi. He's gone away. And that's left shoots! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
That's that, the end. Santos are going up, and now they can dream. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
What a game.
Santos get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Jordan Pickford. He's a great all-round goalkeeper, Peter. Great at shot stopping and dominant in his box. He also gets counter-attacks going with his accurate long passes. The opposition should be a little wary of committing too many men forward to attack, because if it does break down, this guy can get them in trouble pretty quickly.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. He's had a shot! It's in!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's Conte. And here's Neymar. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Messi ready to try one.
Well, this is his opportunity.
Messi! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Neymar. Messi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he was quick to react. Pedri. Messi. Shifted it to the flank. He's picked his way through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Santos are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Messi. No, that was never going to make it. Conte. Oh, this is a terrific run. And here's Neymar. Tries to pass it through. Messi does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Pedri. Now it's Forlan. He's on it. Can he get away? He's away. He's one-on-one. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Liverpool with the corner. They're first. Goes for a shot! It's fallen kindly here. No mistake. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
This is good pressing. They're not short on bodies. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Davids. Costa Curta. 15 minutes till half-time. The ball has bounced loose now. Vinicius Junior is flagged offside. The pass has gone astray. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Davids. It's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Neymar. Neymar takes control of it and he's on the move. Now it's Messi. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That pass has been well intercepted. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Santos are still behind as we reach out for half-time. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Neymar. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He came in hard, very hard. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. He has found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Good ball, good take. Conte. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. Played out to the right. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Look, when we...
There's the whistle for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Santos really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Not the best distribution from the keeper. And it's Messi. Rafinha. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Davids. Messi. Now, can they get him away? That's a great chance! Koundé. Oh, cracking ball. Good read, needed to be. Pedri. Messi. Costa Curta makes the interception. And here's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. Oh, shooting chance! He scored! The second half off to a spectacular start. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Now it's Mbappe. Rafinha. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Fallen! Oh, that's an own goal!
Well, that's
É
really
difícil, né,
unfortunate.
ganhar, cê é
He'll be
louco.
kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Oh, he's having a shot! Goal! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room.
Shapes to shoot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. And it's Forlan. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Mbappe. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Rafinha. And this is Forlan. Looking to play him in. Oh, perfectly measured that. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Conte. Now it's Neymar. Pedri. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Forlan was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And this is Forlan, brilliantly cut out. Van Dijk. And now the breakaway. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. Just eases him off the ball. Rafinha. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Neymar. Chance! And it's in! Do not write them off! Back they come! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Santos really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Pedri. Pinches it off him. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Davids charging forward, the ball at his feet.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And here's Mbappe. Big chance! Well, that is commitment to the cause.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like Land of the Giants in there.
Pickford gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now a sudden chance to counter. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Rafinha gets into a good position. Now that looks a decent ball. Rafinha is in a really good position out wide. And Dijk deals with that comfortably. Davids. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Magic. What a magical football match, and genuine respect. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here. Well, the 10th of July 2021 was such a significant day in the international career of Lionel Messi, was it not, Jim?
Yeah, he finally got that giant monkey off his back at the 5th time of asking.
And possibly that was the moment that Messi was finally given the credit he has deserved for his services to his nation. 16 years since his debut in 2005, 4 times a runner-up, never scored in a match. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Santos with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He gets big!
Sozinho, mano. Como é que não faz o gol, velho? Como pode?
He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Guardiola. It's Bernardo Silva. Neymar. Now it's Messi. And he's lost his man here. Neymar. And he's managed to get free. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Now it's Neymar. Messi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective. And a chance!
É louco, o cara virou em cima da zaga, o zagueiro só olhou. Pelo amor de Deus, velho. Batistuta ainda, cara mais lento que a velhinha de Bengala.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And this is Messi. He's got away. Vinicius Junior. And it's Conte. Mbappe. Distributed tidily. He has found the way through. And it's Conte. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Botafogo ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Davids bops him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Messi. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Neymar. And he's had it nicked away. And the pass is intercepted. Guardiola.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And this is Neymar. Nicely weighted ball. He's cut it out.
Well, Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Guardiola. In with the challenge.
That's good play from him.
Can he finish? Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Botafogo do have a chance to counter here. Koundé. Oh, they could be caught out here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. That is good alertness. Davids. And here's Neymar.
Neymar really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Van de Ven. And Koundé. Rijkaard. Koundé. Looking for the run. That's a good ball. Koundé. And it's Rijkaard. And it's Batistuta. And this is Neymar. Pinches it off him. Vinicius Junior. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Bernardo Silva. Marquinhos spot. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Virar esse jogo, eu vou enrolar pra caramba pra esse filho da puta parar de enrolar também, viu? Deixa eu virar esse jogo que ele...
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, he's been caught napping. He's found a way through. And this is Neymar. And a shot! Sticks it away! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Neymar demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Substituição.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Santos grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
That is a great pick out.
Kukçu.
He is always looking to break lines. Good read, needed to be.
Neymar.
Now it's Batistuta. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Batistuta. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bernardo Silva. Van Dijk has given away a free kick. Rijkaard. Messi does well to get it back. Driving forward. He's in a great position here. That's been cut out, well played.
Kukçu.
Now it's Bernardo Silva. He's shifting through the gears here. Costa Curta wins the duel this time. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Nicely aimed pass. Stood up well to him there. And it's Neymar. And this is Bernardo Silva. Nice interception, well timed.
Substituição no time do Santos. Camisa 14, camisa 10, camisa 17, camisa 20. Deixando o campo para a entrada.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Pitches it off him.
Camisa 15.
Palmer.
Camisa 23.
And here's Kukçu. Takes a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They've played it short. Crosses it in here.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Santos still have the cards to affect this game. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Pavard.
Santos really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And here's Neymar. Van der Ven deals with that comfortably. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Nakata. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Botafogo clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
That pass isn't the best. Now it's Neymar. That has been slung wide. He is through here. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Aims beyond the defence. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Is there any support? He might not need it. Ruben Neves. Zico. Tavar. Camavinga.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de
And
acréscimo.
here's Mbappe. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Nakata. Nice looking ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that is that. So it's ended all square, both sides
Caraca,
showing
colocou 50
battling
zagueiros lá
qualities
atrás pra não
and
tomar gol.
neither willing to give in. Davids taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
O telão está exibindo um boletim.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. As you can see, we've already started here. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry...
Up he goes! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Looking to play him in. Van Dijk with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. It's played through for him. Oh, that's a very decent ball. He's had a shot! Jim, you've played in... he's given it away! Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Conte. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a...
And a chance! Goal!
Cê é louco!
And Santos take the lead.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Van Dijk. Bebeto, out to the right.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Kaká has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. It's gone in, and it is an own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing you
O
want
gol,
to
mano.
happen. I
Muito
really
bom.
sympathize.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. No, there's no going past him this time. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Rodri has got himself a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Kaka. And it's Van Dijk. Rodri. Now it's Messi. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And this is Kante. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. It's Neymar! Loose ball now, and there's a... Oh, what has happened here? Cleared away. Rodri. Hakimi. Messi. Rodri. And here's Mbappe. And a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Santos certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Hakimi. And it's Davids. Now it's Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Santos have themselves a chance from the spot, dealing with the pressure. Santos! Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Santos get themselves into the lead. Well timed, excellent interception. Messi could move up a gear here. Hazard. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Looking for options for movement. Goes for a shot! It's a goal! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Abriu a porteira.
Forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat. Here's the header! No, not the best of headers. Santos have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Messi. Hakimi. Messi. Messi going full steam ahead down the left flank. Santos have got it back and they'll have another go.
3 minutos de descuento.
Hazard. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Kaka. Now it's Bebeto. Aimed beyond the defence. Now this could be a chance. There's the shot! This possibly the last play of the half. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Now it's Messi. And it's Hakimi. Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. Santos really could have done without this.
Tá difícil, viu? A Konami tá tentando fazer eu perder um jogo.
A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
And we hit half-time.
Look, the standout moment of the first half was obviously the own goal, but the current scoreline more than makes up for it.
So what a half. So many talking points, so many goals, so much drama. It's 3-2.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 16 será sustituido.
And we're off again.
El dorsal 41.
Under an awful lot of pressure. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Hakimi. Kaka. He's a sharp little ball here. And that interception was most necessary. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. That has been cut short. Now it's Mbappe.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And this is Lewandowski. Pavard spots it and intercepts. Kante, who's set up one goal so far. Oh, this looks sharp.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he shoots! It's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking.
Não tem gol cagado não, cara. Aqui não tem gol cagado não. Aqui é gol feito mesmo.
Perfect. The invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Big chance! And he nearly went all the way.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
That has not gone well. Neymar, good purposeful running this. Kaka. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Vinicius Junior.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Ball's gone out of play. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Now it's Mbappe. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Cambio de jugadores en el
Neymar e Mbappé não sai, não.
dorsal 13.
And that's definitely not his
Será
best.
reemplazado por el
Rice.
dorsal 7. Cambio de
It's
jugadores.
Vinicius Junior. He's picked his way through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
He has found a way through. Bebeto has it out wide and in space. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's good running with the ball. Knocks it into space. Oh, super find. Messi. Kaka. Scholes. Messi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rice. Pavard calmly anticipates. And it's Scholes. Neymar. Messi. Kaka. Messi. And now the breakaway. Can he get it through? Kaká. He's got away. Kaká will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Vinicius Junior. And here's a player who has defined a generation.
Aí é Chacal, meu irmão.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. Great shot!
Que aí é Mbappé.
And it's there!
Quita, 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 quita.
And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
Joguinho de bicha pra ganhar de mim que você não ganha
the
não.
sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Gabriel does well to get it back. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He's on it. Can he get away?
Pode chutar. Esse Kaká é bom, hein? Queria esse Kaká pra
Barcelona
mim.
have their second corner now. Messi with the short one. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Now it's Mbappe. And now a sudden chance to counter. Zico. Not much subtlety about that challenge.
Habrán 3
Now
minutos
it's
de
Hazard.
descuento.
He's in plenty of space here. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's gone backward here. And it's Scholes. Very nicely done. And this is Neymar. It's Neymar! He's got a goal!
It's Neymar!
Yet more comfort, easing away. And that is that. Santos looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together.
É, Konami, tenta mais. E não deu.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, this fella, Donnarumma, is someone who's been catching our eyes ever since he made his top-flight debut at the age of 16. He's had to grow up very quickly because of that, and it shows in his positional awareness and consistency. And you've got to remember, his shot-stopping is second to none.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Mbappe. And they're quick to get it back. Mikel Oyarzabal. Shifted into the flank. Pavard gets a foot in here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Caicedo. Out to the left it goes. Stood up well to him there. Looking for options, for movement. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Now it's DiMarco. Now it's Oyarzabal. Davids for Conte. Nicely weighted ball. Now, can they get him away?
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That pass isn't the best.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Now it's DiMarco.
Oh, really well played.
Davids. Conte. Mbappe. Great vision. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Donnarumma gets it clear.
Fluminense clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Can he latch on to this? It's a promising position. He has found the way through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. That's the throw. Has a look and plays it forward. Looking to play him in. And the through ball. And he's picked it up out wide. Aimed beyond the defence. Davids. And it's Messi. Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. Oh, important interception. DiMarco. Oh, delightful ball. Brilliantly cut out. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's looking wide. Messi. Mbappe. Chance here to counter. And he's managed to get free. Akanji does really well to win the ball there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's a promising position. Ah, that's a fine interception. And the shot! Goal! Fluminense! How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who is left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out. Santos truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Oh, robust challenge. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Courtois, in the context of the game, he must save it. No, he's missed it!
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Vinicius Junior.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Pass just lacking in accuracy. No, again there's no way through. Now it's Mbappe. And he plays one through. And he's running, goes for a shot! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
That has certainly made things... There's the whistle for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And the game has already resumed here. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Now it's Mbappe. Mikel Oyarzabal, Costa Curta, cuts out the pass. And he's hit it long. Messi. Now it's Messi. He can run onto that, and it's made its way to him. There's the shot! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Has another go! There it is!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Succumbs to the pressure. Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Played out towards the right wing. And the ball is out of play.
Santos are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Vinicius Junior gets a good foot in there. Davids. And they're back on the ball again. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that looks a decent ball. Danger averted for now. And it's Davids. Vinicius Junior! Oh, he's been caught on it here. It'll be a throw-in.
Temos uma substituição.
Rudiger to Marquinhos. Davids. And this is Neymar. Looking for the run. Chance for a shot! And he hits the net. Two to the good. And they are purring. Absolutely purring. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Santos presented with a golden opportunity here. Donnarumma looking to stare down to unsettle the taker.
Well, would you believe that? Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Tries to play it through. And he can clear it away. And he's quick to snatch it back.
Such good technique.
And he's gone searching cross-field. Out for a throw. Half an hour gone in the second half. Now it's Oyarzabal. Marquinhos wins the duel this time. Danielson charging forward, the ball at his feet. Jimenez. This looks promising. Big chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are
Tartaruga Ninja para manter a invencibilidade do Peixão. Nenhuma derrota hoje.
Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to see something like this, Peter. They're always looking to lure and lunge at you and hit you on the break. And it's very nicely done.
Substituição no time do Fluminense.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Rudiger spots it and intercepts. That has ended up in no man's land. Davids. Camavinga. Now it's Neymar. Smith Rowe. Rudiger gets over and intercepts. Caicedo.
Foram indicados 4
And
minutos
it's
de
Smith
acréscimo.
Rowe. Pavard. And it's Camavinga. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Knocks it into space. That's very neat. So that's it. It is all over. Santos have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win.
Chega, chega que a Konami vai querer roubar pra perder. 6, 7 partidas sem perder. Daqui a pouco rouba. Setor, toque de habilidade.